What is up, everybody? The pricing and packaging for the 2025 Kia K5 has dropped, so we're just going to go over all of that in today's video. So let's start with the LXS, which starts at $28,000, $145 including destination, and that's a $1,400 price increase from last year's model, which is about 5%. A big change here is that the engines are now different. Gone is a 1.6 liter turbo in favor of a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder, making 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. The horsepower is up 11, but the torque is down 14 when compared to the 1.6 liter turbo. Fuel economy for this engine will be slightly better as well. This is going to be paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. On the exterior, you'll get 16-inch alloy wheels, LED reflector headlights, including LED daytime running lights. The rear will have a combination LED. It has solar glass control, and from digging around, it's supposed to reduce the interior heat buildup. It's not the same as a tint or privacy glass, so just something to be conscious of. The front windshield is acoustic laminated. The mirrors are body colored and heated. The rear has a single exhaust tip with a dual exhaust look. On the interior, you're going to get a 4.2-inch TFT helper screen standard. The front seats will have a 12-volt power outlet and 2 USB-C ports. And a pleasant surprise, the rear actually gets 2 USB-C ports as well, and the upper armrest will be leather wrapped. The seats will be cloth. The driver and passenger seats are 6-way manual adjustable. You'll get 60-40 split rear seats, and on the rear, you're going to get a center armrest with cup holders as well. You're going to get dual zone climate standard. You'll get the 12-inch infotainment screen standard, which is actually better than a lot of its competitors, and that will have wireless CarPlay and Android Auto as well. The driver's side alone will get up-down windows, and you'll get a smart key with push-button start and remote start. Notable safety features here include blind spot warning with rear cross traffic alert, park distance warning for the front and the rear, front collision avoidance assist, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keep assist, and lane follow assist as well. All Kia K5s will get a spare tire, which is a dying thing in 2024. Next up, we have the GT line, which comes in at $29,145, which is a $900 increase from last year's model, or about 3%. A big thing we see performance-wise is that all-wheel drive is available on this trim, and it's the only trim here that you can get with all-wheel drive. The exterior will be a little more sporty, including 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels, black mirrors, which include LED turn signal indicator, gloss black trim on the windshield, the door pillar, and the frame. You're also going to get a sportier grille and front bumper. The rear will also be getting a little sporty look with a gloss black rear bumper with a silver skid plate, and you're also going to get the GT line emblems as well. Fog lights will also be available on the front, and the front doors are acoustically laminated. On the interior, the window trim panel is gloss black, and the door handles will be chrome. The door panel will also be leather wrapped as well. The GT line and the GT trim will also receive unique interior trim. The seats are leather wrapped with the GT line logo embossed in the headrests. The driver's seats are now 8-way power adjustable with 2-way lumbar support, and the passenger side are still manual adjusted. However, both seats will be heated. The steering wheel is leather wrapped, and it's going to be a D-shaped with the GT line emblem. The gear shift knob will be leather wrapped as well. Both the GT line and the GT will get black headliner as well. The infotainment receives a slight upgrade with the addition of navigation. You'll also get a wireless charger, and the passenger windows will get up-down automatic functionality as well. Safety-wise, the features are almost exactly the same as the LXS, with the addition of navigation-based cruise control and highway driving assist as well, which is going to be a slight upgrade over the standard adaptive cruise control. The GT line does have an option of a $2,000 premium package, and this is going to be $200 more than last year's model. This will contain a panoramic sunroof, a 12-speaker Bose audio system, and you'll also get upgraded map lights as well. If you want this will come in at $31,145, and will be a $1,100 increase when compared to last year's model for the same package. If you want all-wheel drive, you can also add that for $1,600, but I don't think you can get the premium package with that. I can double check when I'm editing this. Also, there's also going to be a red interior package, which is going to cost $295 as well. Next up is the EX package, which is going to be less sporty, more akin to the base LXS, but that comes in at $35,645, including destination. Car and Driver sort of hyped up that the price rose by $5,000, which has gotten a lot of controversy on the internet. Technically, this is true, but with the context, we see that it comes standard with the features from last year's EX Premium package, which include features like the heated steering wheel, driver memory, 10-way power driver seat, the 12-speaker Bose audio system, power folding mirrors, a 360 camera. If you compare it to last year's EX with the premium package, it's really about a $1,400 increase. That said, this will still have the 18-inch gloss black wheels. On the interior, you do get the 12-inch digital gauge cluster, giving you the 24-inch massive screen look that we see in these press photos. You do get the blind view monitor, which basically tells you, displays the image of what's in your blind view on the digital gauge cluster. You get upgraded matte blanks, which were optional on the GT line. You do get a faux wood looking trim on the interior. The passenger gets 8-way power adjustable seats with 2-way lumbar in addition to the driver's seats. Both front seat occupants will get ventilated seats. You get auto up-down windows for all 4 windows. For $35,000, I think you do get a lot of features and value for the price. Finally, we have the GT trim, which starts at $35,145, and this is actually $500 cheaper than the entry of the EX trim. Compared to last year's GT line, it's actually $2,000 more expensive, or about 6%. The GT trims do see the biggest price increase for this vehicle. The main attraction here is going to be the 2.5-liter turbo, making 290 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque, paired to the 8-speed wet DCT. You get a rack and pinion mountain steering wheel, sport-tuned suspension, and paddle shifters as well. On the exterior, you will get a similar sporty lugs to the GT line, but with 19-inch wheels. The rear bumper will have a sort of satin finish compared to the silver. You get black leatherette seats with the GT logo embossed into the seats. Otherwise, it's pretty equipped to something like the GT line as it comes. If you want the features that the EX trim gets, you'll need to opt in for the GT1 Package, which comes in at $4,400, and that's $200 more expensive than last year's package. And if you option that, that'll come in at a total of $39,545, which is actually $2,200 more than the outgoing model with the same package. You do get the full digital gauge cluster, a better version of their digital key, the 12-speaker Bose stereo system, a different 19-inch wheel design, 10-way power front seats with adjustable lumbar, ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, a surround view monitor, the blind view monitor, side park distance warning, power folding mirrors, and full auto up-down windows for all 4 windows. And that's pretty much it. That's the pricing of the Kia K5. I think the best value is probably the GT line with the panoramic moonroof and the Bose stereo system. The EX does get a lot of features for the money, and I think it'll be hard to find those features in other brands at that price point. My personal pick, if I could afford it, would be the GT with the GT1 package. But that's all for me. Tell me what you think about this vehicle down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.